My name is Thomas Kirk. I'm a 28-year veteran of the Air Force. I was a fighter pilot for my entire career. During the second combat tour in Vietnam, I was shot down and I was captured. I was a prisoner of war for 5.5 years. I really wasn't interested in a military career. I had intended to become a physician. After graduation, I was accepted in medical school. But during the summer before school started, I decided I didn't want to be a doctor, so I went to flying school. I wasn't particularly impressed the first couple of months, but then it was like I became absolutely enamored with aviation. When the Vietnam War started, I was in Japan, stationed in Misawa, Japan, and I was trying everything I could to get an assignment to go to Vietnam. I actually did kind of a nutty thing. I went to Vietnam in 1966 on leave. I took a leave for 2 weeks, and in a 2-week period I managed to fly 25 combat missions in South Vietnam. And in January of 1967 I went to F-105 school in Las Vegas, and from there directly to Thailand, where I was a squadron commander in the F-105. I flew 66 combat missions, and on my 67th mission right over Hanoi, I was shot down during a bomb run. The airplane was on fire, and the flight controls, which were all hydraulic, burned through, and the airplane just nosed over and went straight for the ground, and I had to eject. I parachuted out at right around 600 miles an hour. The ensuing 2 weeks were absolutely the worst period of my entire life. After I was taken to the prison camp, I was put through torture, and after 3 days and 3 nights of torture, I broke. So here I'm on the ground. My life is taken away from me. I've been terribly injured. I've been badly tortured. I have failed. I'm alone. I don't know how long I'll be here. I don't know if I can endure it. I don't know if I'll ever go out, and I knew my family did not know anything about what had happened. Really, I wanted to die. Probably 2 weeks after that, one morning I woke up and hoisted myself out of the bunk and slammed my foot on the ground and said, "By God, you've got to pull yourself together." And from that day on, when I finally made an internal commitment that I could handle this and stop feeling sorry for myself, the rest of the time in the prison camp was doable. The war ended on the 23rd of January of 1973, and they came the next day, took us out of the cells, and the camp commander spoke to us and said the war was over, and said, "If all goes well, you'll go home soon." I was in the third group to come home. We were released for a month's leave, a month's vacation, and then back to work, which I did. And I worked from as a pilot, went right back to flying from 1973 until 1978 when I retired. I feel the Anthem Veterans Memorial is certainly one of the best things that this community has done to bring to mind almost every day the sacrifices of Americans down through the years. It is very fitting, I think, that Americans stop and think periodically about the sacrifices made by our military men and women since the founding of this country. Every veteran in the world has a right to be proud and should be proud of serving his country. And that monument stands for that in my mind, and is one of the truly great things in my life.